it's Linda. If this is your first time here, welcome. I'm so glad to have you. Today I'm going to be showing you two different looks based on the new Kat Von D Divine palette, and I just want to snuggle up to this lady. So for a little bit of backstory, two things. First of all, I love Divine. I mean, I don't know. And as for John Waters, I mean, I like him, but it's not like, you know, I'm obsessed with him or anything. It's not like I've even met the guy before. Yeah. And on top of that, I definitely didn't get married in a place with a huge, like, 15-foot tall Divine statue. In all seriousness, I live in Baltimore, Maryland, and it's basically like John Waters and Divine. It's almost a part of the culture here. You do see John Waters walking around. This isn't like LA or New York where you're used to seeing celebrities all the time. Every single time I see John Waters out in the wild, I still get a little like giddy about it, and I try to keep my space and everything like that, but just I love him so much that I've had to approach him, you know? As for the Divine palette, this was actually gifted to me by my good friend Katie. I'm going to link her channel down below. She is wonderful. So what happened is she ordered this palette for herself, and when it came in, two of the shades, Babs and Hairspray, were broken. So she emailed Kat Von D's customer service to let them know, and within 24 hours they had responded to her email. They had told her just keep the broken palette. They sent her out a new one overnight. She got it the next day. How insane is that, and how great of customer service is that? So she was generous enough to gift me this palette. I still have to press the two shadows, so thank you so much, Katie. But as those two shadows are broken, you will not see me continuously holding this palette up to show you which colors I'm using. So I will put it on the screen, kind of a stock image, and circle the colors that I'm gonna be using, but I don't wanna open this up and just have my shadows be like, because I'd be pissed. This is the first look I'm gonna show you how to do. It's sort of a wearable smoky eye. This is good for date night. This is good for work if you wanna do it, whatever. This is, you know, the kind of easy one. But then we wanna get a little crazy, and we're gonna go to this. If you guys would like to figure out how to do these two looks, please keep watching. Before we get into this, please give this video a thumbs up if you like this kind of video where I do two looks in one, and give this video a thumbs up for Divine, Harris Glenn Milstead. We love you. Here we go. Okay, I already have on foundation, I powdered, I contoured, and I did one eye off camera, so let's get right into this look. First, I will say that the only thing that this palette is sort of missing for me is a transitional color to go into the crease. So I am going to use Naked out of the Naked 1 palette. You can see I have used it to all holy hell. I love this color. And I'm just going to buff that into my crease using very light circular motions. And now we're getting into the Divine palette. The first color I'm going to be using is Hairspray, which I will show you on the screen right now. I obviously can't lift up the palette because it will all fall out, and Hairspray is one of the colors that broke. So I am packing this onto my brush, but then I am going to use water. I'm actually using Fix Plus. I'm still finishing this up. Anything to moisten it, because this color is a beautiful foiled metallic and it goes on so much better when wet. So you're going to pat that all over the lid, leave, you know, maybe 2/3 of the way through. Oh, do you see how beautifully metallic this goes on? Now I'm going to grab an angled fluffy brush, and I'm going to be dipping into Filthy. This is a dark gunmetal blue-gray, and that's going to go on the outer third of the lid, winged out just a little bit and brought into the crease a bit. This is the result from tapping my brush into this shadow once. This is insane. The quality of this is freaking crazy. I'm gonna take a clean blending brush and blend that out. Once that's blended out, I'm going to Hard Magic, which is this dark matte black. I'm putting it on an angled brush, and I'm pressing it into the outer edge of my lashes, just on the top, just on the outer maybe third. This will help thicken up the lashes and give your eyes more of a cat eye or almond shape. And don't worry if this gets a little messy, because it's okay if it looks smoky and grungy and dirty and all that stuff. Now I'm just going to use a black pencil liner on my upper and lower waterline to tightline. For a cool finishing touch that's a little bit unexpected, we're gonna go in with Baltimore, which is a bright royal blue with lots of sparkle, and put that right under the lower lash line. As beautiful as Baltimore is, it does get a little dirty. Pun. So if you do have any fallout, just try to gently wipe it away with a brush. Don't like press too hard or you'll get a big blue smear across your cheek, which isn't what we're going for today. Maybe tomorrow. Apply mascara. God, I love that noise. Now you can choose to apply fake lashes if you'd like, but I don't wear them every day. I don't like to wear them every day. So for this kind of look, for an everyday wearable smoky eye, I'm not putting them on. Mascara it is. I'm gonna zoom you out and we're gonna do the rest of the face. So as I've mentioned before, I tend to like to do my highlighter before my blush. So since this is kind of a cool, icy, smoky eye, I am going to go in with Pearl by Becca. And I apply this using a wet beauty blender, which is a hashtag Jaclyn Hill taught me. A little bit goes a long way. Ooh, but look at that glow, girl. For blush, I'm going to go in with the Tarte Cosmetics Party. Like it's got 1, 2, 3 A's. So did I extend that too long? Is it just Party? I don't know. What's kind of cool about this look is that almost any lip color can go with this. You can wear a bright red, you could wear a black. I'm actually gonna go in with a nude and put a clear gloss on top of it just to, you know, have it be kind of neutral and let the eyes stand out a little more. I'm going to be using Appy from ColourPop. This is one of their new Luxe lipsticks. And here is your wearable look with the Divine palette from Kat Von D. I really like this. I like the kind of smokiness upstairs and, you know, the nudeness downstairs, and yeah, that's dirty. But really, these shadows go on beautifully. They blend with each other in a lovely way. So I really like this. I would wear this on a normal day, but this is great for, you know, a night out, date night, things like that. The next look is gonna be, you know, your average supermarket look or, you know, going to the library. We're about to get a little more extreme up in here, so I will be right back. Okay, so I did one eye off camera. We're gonna do the other one. I'm actually gonna be making a little bit of changes from what I did this eye, and we're gonna make them match, so don't worry. But the first thing that I did was I like to put tape down here to make a nice sharp edge. If you are anti-tape, totally cool. We don't have to fight about it, just don't use tape. The very first thing I did is I took a teeny tiny brush and some brown eyeshadow just to map out where I eventually want this black line to go. Now on this eye, I'm going to want this main part to go a little bit higher because I feel like this is a little bit flat. We will fix that later. But take your time with this. Don't rush it. It's okay. Let's just go with it. So I'm starting on my inner corner here and going up over my natural crease. This doesn't have to be remotely neat or perfect. This is just to map out where the shadows are gonna go because it's a little bit different. Now, for this eye, I used Female Trouble with no real base down. I should have put my NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk down first, so I'm gonna do that for this eye and see if it makes a difference because this one, the white did not perform like I wanted it to, but it could be just that it needs a sticky base. A matte white shadow is a hard one to, you know, to use. So I'm just gonna put this down probably all over my lid. I'm also gonna put it right up to the line we just created. So it will be going in the crease, but it's okay because we're gonna be setting it with powder soon. Now that our sticky base is down, I'm going to go in with Female Trouble on a pencil brush, and I'm gonna put that about 1/3 away across the lid, maybe going a little bit farther, blending it out. So far, this is looking like a world of difference. between not putting the base down and putting the base down. Yeah. So as far as matte white shadows go, I will say that I still prefer my Sugar Pill Taco over Female Trouble here, but it's not bad. I've definitely had worse. So now we're gonna go in to Waters, which is one of my favorite colors in the palettes. It's this light blue matte. It is beautiful. This is another color that's a bit tricky, so you're just gonna wanna kind of press that in before you start swiping. This is gonna go for me on the center of the lid, all the way up to the crease, or fake crease up here, and a little bit beyond. So you're gonna go back and forth between Female Trouble and Waters. Just make sure that harsh line is blended out. You want a nice transition. Now that I'm happy with how that's blended, I'm going with Pink Flamingos, which is officially my favorite color in the palette. It is a lime green with sparkle. That is just going on this outer corner. I love this color. Once that's on, it's time for liquid liner. I'm going in with the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper, making a big fat wing like this one all the way out, almost touching your eyebrow. I'm gonna go ahead and fan this for a second while it dries, because I did not do that with this other eye and it went haywire. Now we take a deep breath. This is the part that was hard for me. Maybe it'll be easy for you, but it sucked for me, obviously. We are going to go ahead and outline that brown shadow that we put down in a black liquid liner. You do want to leave a little space in between the corner of your actual liner and this one. So again, be calm, be slow with it, go in short strokes if you prefer, but just go ahead and start lining. If you need to clean it up at all, I just put some makeup remover on a very little brush, and I'm just gonna go in and clean that up. Now gently remove your tape, and you should have that nice crisp line. I'm going to be using Senescent False Lashes by Sugar Pill. These have a nice crisscross to them. Apply mascara to top and bottom lashes. This step is completely optional, but Divine liked to draw a little birthmark right on her smile line on her left side, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that with black liquid liner. For the lips, Divine liked a nice pink pout, and she also had a very, very defined Cupid's bow. I'm going to go in with Liar Lip Pencil by Urban Decay and Una Mas Lipstick by ColourPop. And there you have it, you guys. This is your Divine inspired, more extreme look. I'm kind of pumped with it. Yes, I know it has a little bit of messiness to it, but Divine was not exactly the most clean-cut gal on earth, you know what I mean? Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of tutorial where I did 2 looks in one. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and subscribe if you haven't already. You guys can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I'm no longer really using Snapchat. Those are all GlitterFallout. I love you guys so, so, so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Cheers, bye.